What if I told you that the most magnetic thing a man can show a woman has nothing to do with money, looks, or social status? That the real spark, the real force that makes her feel something deep in her body, comes not from what he owns, but from how he carries himself. Most men never realize this. They spend years trying to impress women, buying gifts, giving endless compliments, flexing achievements, only to end up confused when the spark disappears or when she never looks at them with genuine desire. Many men have lived this, trying to prove themselves, trying to seem worthy, try to win her interest, only to watch her drift away. Instead of pulling her closer, all that effort pushes her further. Here's the truth most men never hear. Women are not drawn to effort. They're drawn to energy, not to constant approval, but to presence. Not to performance, but to grounded self-certainty. Not to desperate signals of "pick me," but to the calm, unwavering confidence that speaks louder than any words. The ancient Stoics understood this long before modern psychology ever did. They knew that power, presence, and restraint were magnetic. That women feel desire not for the man who tries the hardest, but for the man who simply is. Below is the refined journey. 10 masculine habits that create natural attraction, each delivered with clarity, depth, and practical techniques you can use immediately. 1. Stop apologizing for existing. Most men apologize far too often, not because they harmed anyone, but because they've been conditioned to shrink themselves. They say, "Sorry, is this okay? Sorry to bother you. Sorry, that probably sounded stupid." What they don't realize is that unnecessary apologies aren't kindness. They are insecurity. Every compulsive sorry communicates one thing: I doubt my own value. Women don't desire that energy. She may tolerate it, but she will not feel drawn to it. Instead of apologizing for taking space, switch to, "Thanks for waiting. Do you have a moment? Here's my perspective." This signals confidence without arrogance. It communicates calm presence, not weakness. Stop apologizing for existing. Start standing in your space. Declare it. I own my space. 2. Lead. Don't chase. Chasing comes from insecurity. Leading comes from certainty. When you chase, your energy says, "Please pick me. Please approve of me. Please choose me." But when you lead, your energy says, "I already know my value. You're invited into my world, but my life doesn't depend on your yes." That shift changes everything. Leading means you set plans with clarity. You walk with purpose. You don't beg for attention. You don't collapse if she says no. Women aren't attracted to desperation. They're attracted to direction. Invite her. Don't pursue her. Declare it. I lead my life. 3. Attraction without need. Nothing kills attraction faster than neediness. Refreshing your phone every few minutes. Double texting. Needing reassurance. Over-explaining yourself. These behaviors scream, "My happiness depends on you." Women instantly sense that dynamic, and it suffocates attraction. Desire grows in freedom, not pressure. When you want her but don't need her. When you remain whole without her. When your life is full and your purpose is your anchor. That's when she feels drawn to you. Declare it. I need nothing. 4. Seek interest, not approval. Approval and attraction are not the same. Approval is, "You're nice. You're sweet. You're funny." Interest is, leaning in closer, asking deeper questions, making time, matching your energy. Approval is polite. Interest is instinctive. When you chase approval, you hand over all your power. When you embody presence, curiosity, and grounded calmness, interest flows naturally. Declare it. I choose interest. 5. Calm desire is irresistible. Most men think attraction requires intensity. More jokes, more energy, more flirtation. But the truth is the opposite. What actually wins is calm desire. Steady eyes, unhurried speech, quiet confidence, relaxed body language. Calm desire says, "I want you, but I don't need to devour you." That creates safety. Safety creates trust. Trust creates connection. Connection creates desire. Declare it. I choose calm. 6. Be the poet. This isn't about reciting Shakespeare. It's about speaking with depth instead of surface-level blandness. The poet notices details, listens fully, asks meaningful questions, paints images with simple words. Instead of, "How was your day?" Try, "Tell me the moment today that made you smile," without trying. Women don't remember every word. They remember how your presence made them feel. Declare it, "I speak depth." 7. Presence over words. Most men talk too much. They over-explain, over-perform, or fill silence out of fear. Presence is more powerful than any line you could memorize. Presence is listening without rushing, letting pauses breathe, maintaining calm, warm eye contact, being fully rooted in the moment. She will always remember how she felt around you, not what you said. Declare it, "I choose presence." 8. Master the power of silence. Silence reveals who is truly confident. Men who fear silence scramble to fill it. Men who embrace silence radiate confidence and control. Silence says, "I'm comfortable in myself. I don't need to prove anything." You're safe to open up. Silence ignites curiosity. Curiosity fuels attraction. Declare it, "I master silence." 9. Stillness creates fire. Stillness is not passivity. Stillness is controlled energy. Stillness is grounded masculinity. A man who stands relaxed, calm, and unshaken creates a powerful polarity. It's a flame, quiet but undeniable. Stillness builds tension. Tension builds attraction. Declare it, "I own my energy." 10. Being unforgettable without trying. A man becomes unforgettable not through performance, but through presence. She may forget your exact jokes, stories, or lines, but she will never forget how safe she felt, how calm you were, how centered your energy was, how deeply you listened, how steady your gaze was. Being unforgettable is not about doing more. It's about embodying more. When your inner world is stable, grounded, and strong, every interaction carries weight. That is what lingers. That is what she remembers. That is what makes you unforgettable.